Hi, welcome back to the channel, Fifa Mobile. Wanting to get another 10 hazard points for free? If you know how to hunt for cheap players and then sell them back later, you can actually do that, alright? But of course you need funds. So how do you get funds, alright? So currently there's this event of UEFA Championship. So of course while playing the event you may get players, and you may wish to sell these players for a couple hundred thousands or probably a million or something like that, and then eventually you could fund your expense in buying those players for hazard. In my previous video I mentioned about hazard, the simple match, and now is the more difficult match, the second row. First you gotta access the players they needed for the match. You can see here different matches require different players. Then of course you gotta find out the number of 83 OVR players you have by going to EFL, and then currently I have 2, so I know that with 2 players we can actually already start the first match, and who knows, you may get even a free player after the first match, and if that's the case, then very lucky, then you will not need to spend for another player. But for me, I don't have such luck. So after this first match, we're going to show you shortly, you get 5 hazard points. If you don't have any EFL players, by all means buy them from the market. Later on in this video I'll also show you what is the appropriate price and how you should hunt for these players. Eventually at the end of this video I'll complete 2 of those matches, and I'm also going to show you that how I get back my investment, i.e. not spending more than a single cent. At times you may even make a profit, alright? Why not, right? Gaining a profit by selling players after you have hunt them for a good price while buying them, and of course hunt for the best price while selling them. At the same time, earned 10 hazard points for free. So that's the best of both worlds, right? Gaining money and getting hazard points for free. So you may say, why no big deal, it's only 10 hazard points. Yes, by all means, I mean you can play another 2 days of 5 hazard points each to gain that 10 hazard points, but what I'm trying to show you is that you can get it free and can get it instantaneously. You can save another 2 days of your journey towards getting hazard back to your team, right? So in my previous video I'm left with 50 hazard points. Of course, minusing off, let's say, today's 5 points, I will have another 45 points to get, which is equivalent to 9 days. If I can cut short it by another 2 days, within 7 days I will get hazard. Why not, right? Then you may ask the next question, why not go all the way and get hazard immediately today? Possible, right? Possible. How do you do that? First, let's see, I got 3 more players needed for the second match, and we always know that bidding is always cheaper. You got to know that. If it's possible, you'll get the player you got. So I'm lucky, I got 1 player through bidding. And if you always got to keep track of the players to avoid duplicates. You cannot have 2 of the same player in the same team, right? So now if you already exhausted your trials in getting bidding, i.e. getting the cheapest way, you got no choice but to buy now, okay? But buy now, you got to make sure you get the best value, alright? So if you want to go all the way, you hunt for 86 players, okay? It's because the match which comes with a player, you need 86 OVR players. But if you want to go even 1 step further, which is into the SBC, then you need 88 OVR players, and they are really expensive. So what I'm trying to show you is that for 86 players, you're still manageable. It's still about 500,000 around that region, but you gotta keep on hunting. Otherwise, you may spend 600 or 700,000 getting 1. So just bear in mind, 86 OVR players are at the region about 500,000. Shouldn't spend more than that, alright? Otherwise, you'll be making a loss. So now with that 3 additional players which I got through hunting, we can play the second match. At the end of this second match, you will also have 5 hazard points, but that's in total just 10 hazard points. And if you could just go 1 step further and you have sufficient of those players, you can get another 5 points, and eventually 1 more match will give you 15 points. So that would be 30 points in total, and the SBC will give you 20 points, and that will be 50 points. But again, this is the second row, and the OVR requirements are higher compared to the first row. So to me, I think that you may not be able to get within 3 million. So if you look at my previous video, I shared that within 3 million you can get 50 hazard points. That's because of the top easy match. But this is a harder match. Because of the whole VR is higher, you will not be able to get it within $3 million. Probably within $6 million, that will be possible. But would you want to spend $6 million to get 50 hazard points, while you can spend only 3 million to get 50 points with the easier match, and then 10 points free you watching this video? Okay, so in short, you're getting 60 hazard points by just spending 3 million in total, but also another couple of so probably 2 million investing into getting the players first, and then eventually get back your capital with even profits at times. So in summary, my previous video give you 50, and this gives you 10. You'll be 60 points ahead, which grants you an advance of 12 days of 5 points each. Alright, so if you watch these two videos, you'll be saving 12 days of your time towards getting hazard, and that's what I'm trying to do. After this, I'll be just left with 7 days before I met hazard, so I'm really happy with that. The question is whether should I spend further to actually get him even today. The question is really money. Can you afford it? For me, at this current juncture, before I start buying this player, I got about 2.6 million or so. After I buy all these players and get this remaining 10 hazard points and selling the players, I got about 2.8 million. So I made probably about 100 to 200,000, and I get the free 10 points. I'm happy. Why wouldn't I pursue further? The reason is because there's a very high risk. When you get those 88 OVR players, you will eventually incur a lot of money, probably 800,000 to 900,000 a player. Would you be able to get back that investment? So you're gonna give it a hard thought. For me, I decided not to pursue further. Alright, so what I did is time to get back the money at step 9. I hunt for the market for the current price that people are buying or so-called selling these players. Next, we're going to delete away the lineup so you can start to sell the players. And you're going to do a lot of homework as much as what you did when you first bought them. So you're going to hunt them from buy now as well as from a bidding perspective, and then you know what would be the best price that people are now buying them. So you want to be able to sell them fast, because end of the day, many people would had already completed this EFL path for the hazard, and a lot of people will be also be selling what they have. So have a swift decision to enter into this market of buying the players, at the same time willingness to sell them off really quick so you don't suffer a loss. Since I just bought them today, and after completing that matches, the 2 matches, and within couple of I would say within an hour, I'll sell them off again. The price difference wouldn't be huge, and at the same time, when I hunted for the players, I hunted with a lot of effort. I know I'm getting the best price, i.e. the cheapest way, through bidding or through hunting for the best price through setting very low budgets of buy now. Okay, so with that, I'm confident of getting, and to my surprise, when I sell them, I realized that the system price set is much higher than what I've already paid. So I'm trying to share with you that if you do that, buy it today and then complete your matches, immediately sell them in the market again, there's a high chance you will get back your capital invested. And for me, I'm even luckier. I made a profit out of this transaction. Of 5 players, I made a profit about 200,000 within an hour. So you got to decide yourself. Alright, so this is something that I ought and actually I urge you to do, to just get the free hazard points of 10. Even you don't make a profit by buying and selling the players, you got free 10 points. Alright, so I hope you like this video. If you do so, do like and subscribe, and wish to hear from your comments as well. Okay, thank you for watching. Goodbye.